Volodymr Zelensky, a man who rose to fame as a comedian, portraying a humble school teacher who becomes president, only to later transition from fictional living into real life as Ukraine's actual leader. But was Zelensky ever truly a comedian? Or was his trajectory always destined for a far more serious and controversial role? Born in Kryvyi Rih, Ukraine, Zelensky's story began in humble surroundings. With natural charisma and a knack for humor, he rose to stardom in Ukraine as a comedian and actor. His role as a fictional president who fought corruption and brought hope to his people in the hit comedy Servant of the People captured hearts across the nation. But was this a glimpse of an idealistic dream, or a prelude to something far different? Zelensky's rise to actual power came amidst turbulent times for Ukraine. Following a US-backed coup in 2014 that ousted Ukraine's then-president, the country was plunged into unrest. Russian-backed separatists declared independence in Donbass, and the seeds of a future conflict were sown. Zelensky campaigned on promises of unity and peace, but has his presidency delivered on those promises? True comedians aim to entertain, inspire joy, and bring people together. Zelensky, however, has pursued a path that contrasts sharply with the characteristics of a genuine comedian. Under his leadership, Ukraine pursued NATO membership, a move that ignored historical warnings and exacerbated tensions with Russia, a neighboring country sharing a deep cultural and linguistic connection with Ukraine. In a bid to sustain manpower for a war against a numerically superior Russian enemy, Zelensky's government has resorted to forced conscription. Men, elderly, disabled, and mentally unfit, are being sent to the front lines, while ordinary citizens bear the brunt of destruction, displacement, and unimaginable hardship. Is this the legacy of a man who was once said to bring smiles to millions? A comedian is meant to thrive on creating harmony and light-heartedness, yet Zelensky has resisted ceasefires and peace talks with Russia despite the war's devastating toll. Instead, he continues to lobby for more weapons and cash from Western allies, with some reports suggesting he's even considering nuclear options. But is this leadership or stubbornness? With the January 2025 inauguration of Donald Trump in his second coming as the President of the United States now fast approaching, hope is emerging for the many Ukrainians desperate for peace. Unlike Joe Biden, who has supported Zelensky's war efforts, Trump has shown he's unafraid to work with Vladimir Putin, fostering a possibility for peaceful resolution. Could Trump's leadership mark the beginning of an end to this madness? Zelensky had a massive chance to bring smiles and unity to Ukraine, but he will instead be remembered as a leader who steered his country into one of the darkest chapters in its modern history. The beautiful nation of Ukraine, once full of potential, now bears scars of unnecessary conflict and harsh suffering not seen since the Soviet era.